Now, one way we can really relax is by watching our favorite blockbusters. So don't change the channel because it's time to binge it or bash it. Dun, dun, dun. Today's theme is all things blockbusters. I'm going to say in honor of Mr. Wu. But are these hits a hit or a miss for our panel? Well, let's find out who our esteemed panel is. We've got the most award-winningest radio host in the world, Mr. Carl Wasty. Absolutely love this guy. JP Sebastian.
I've seen him on TV. He's amazing.
He is. He's almost as good on TV as he is on radio. Almost. And then we've got the most...
He's tall on radio.
Cinematicist that's ever cinematized in his life. It's JP Sebastian. Yeah, I know. None of those are real words. None of them. Gents, this is going to be a tough one because we've got some absolutely incredible films here, but they might not be your cup of tea.
Yeah.
So let's spill that tea with a game
life.
of binge it or bash it. We're going to start with this one that is quite divisive. Avatar. This often splits the room. Binge all day long.
I love Avatar.
Yeah, me too. But
So I'll say bash.
for what reason, Mr. Sebastian?
So it's very cliche, but like me, I'm very concerned if a wave of hype precedes a movie, and especially these days, like, look, I love James Cameron.
But isn't James Cameron is born on a wave of hype? That's James Cameron. He surfs the wave of hype, shouldn't he?
Yeah, and for me, I'm looking for something a bit more at the center, at the substance, at the heart of things. It's not bad, and I was really impressed that I got to see it recently. Like for the first time in years, and I think luckily all that hype abated, so I was able to watch it in isolation, but I wouldn't binge it.
Okay, so just say the word. Say you will.
Bash it.
There we go. I like it. It's quite aggressive. I like the way he says that. This little ditty, I absolutely love it.
Binge.
I spoke a lot. You go for it.
Binge. The incredible. I just love the fact that it's a family vibe as well. So it's also family dynamics within a superhero context, and I think it's really great. I love The Incredibles. I'd definitely.
We're both doing the dad face to each other.
Yes, and the daddy face. Yes,
I love it. Binge bash.
It's the stoic face over here. It's the childless face. It's the bash guy.
It's the bash. I'm not even going to ask you why. Please tread lightly, for it is upon my dreams that you tread.
Come on.
Don't
Say
you
together.
Dare.
Binge.
Yes, okay.
The Matrix is a masterpiece.
Okay, it is.
And it still is today. Watch it today. This is 99. It came out.
Really?
Watch it in 2020. It still works.
Yeah, they did it before Y2K hit. That's why they were able to get it done. Inception.
Binge.
Yeah.
Nolan.
Yeah, I don't. And he loves Nolan, but I'm not even the dude who goes out of my way for Nolan. And I have to admit that, like as one of these directors, sort of like Peter Jackson, the ability to make a village, an economy out of a movie, to coordinate 1,000 moving parts, 1 million. And to get that right, down like clockwork, like the finest cogs in a watch.
Have you figured it out?
A binge.
Have you figured out the story, though?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
It comes after like the 73rd time you watch it. You get it. You're like, no, I would binge it every day. This one might be an interesting one. Barbie. Do we bash the Barbie? Do we binge the
I did
Barbie?
watch this.
I think he's trying to say bash, so me too, bash.
Okay. I loved it, but could you watch it again?
No.
Or could you binge it?
Bash.
No, bash. Again, like hype train kind of stuff and whatever. And I love Greta Gerwig. Little Women was fantastic. She's a great director. Margot Robbie is one of the best that we have as an actor.
Yeah, Ryan, I thought was absolutely.
There were so many sort of like loose threads, like opportunities. They could have chased that car. They could have chased that rabbit. They could have moved with that, but they sort of maybe spread themselves too thin as far as I'm concerned.
Like I said, I loved it the first time. Maybe I couldn't binge it. Oppenheimer, maybe a bit too much gristle to chew on.
Binge.
Oh.
Sorry.
Now we're on the say why.
Because he is an intellectual.
Because you know what Nolan does with this movie is that he actually like takes the bomb, right? And the development of this bomb and all of its intricacies and the delicacies, and then also fuels that into the dialogue of the movie, where every bit of dialogue is also ticking time bombs all over the movie. So like that concept of a time bomb, I feel like it's constantly ticking through the movie. And I felt that. I felt like there was something about to explode all the time.
So it's the director of Inception, so he's very much obsessed with structure, with architecture and whatever. And you can see that there's an architecture in the shape of the editing, that if you look at the editing program that they worked in, that there would be, like say in Inception, it would look like an hourglass at some parts. And here it would look like the molecular...
How many times have you watched this film? My word, clearly we have been binging it. Yeah. I think you're going to go watch it again this weekend. This one, I'm one of the OG fans, so I won't be binging this one. How do you feel about Jurassic World?
I'm going to bash it.
Whoa.
I'll tell you why. Because I remember when they sort of rebooted the thing, I was very in. This is Dominion. I think sometimes the stretch of it, I feel like they're capturing certain pockets of things that could actually stretch out in terms of narrative, but they're not getting there because there's a lot of cheese. There's a lot of cheese all over the movie. In my humble opinion, I'm sorry if you love the movie, but I'm bashing.
Maybe needed to be braver than be like, oh, we have to follow Spielberg.
Yes.
Let's be our own.
Yes.
Do something different. Yeah. Hunger Games, all of them, I'm going to say.
I mean, it was for its own thing. Actually, it's the movie that started quadrologies, like 4 movie franchises. So maybe that's a sign.
Yeah,
Binge,
you almost have to binge it.
No, Binge, I actually really liked it.
Absolutely love that. I'm going to throw in.
Says we're out of time.
I'm going to just a binge or bash quickly.
Binge. I was super impressed.
Binge.
Out of nowhere,
100%. And let's throw in one last one. Come on. Every day.
Heath Ledger.
You're just doing this Nolan thing for me, but
I know.
Heath.
Heath Ledger.
Completely. Binge every day.
Yep.
If you binged or bashed in opposition to any of our choices, we're not judging because they're all amazing films. And the most important thing is that you do actually get to watch them. So don't let load shedding turn your movie night into a dark night. I'm born in the darkness. With VODACOM, you can enhance your plan with smart lighting to keep the lights on, literally. Power charging stations to keep the TV on, literally a UPS to keep the internet going. Come on. And best of all, a subscription to any streaming platform of your choice, and there are many. So you can keep that entertainment on and you can be plugged in. And if you sign up for Prime Video, which is a winner, 79 Rand per month, not bad. VODACOM will cover the first of those 3 months on them. So go and get your binge on and power your movie night by visiting voda.com/enhance. I'll binge the 2 of you every day, twice on a Sunday.
Enhance.
Mzansi, enhance what you love. Add more of what you need to your contract. Choose from a range of enhanced options in-store or online. Further together, VODACOM.